Had a call come through. But anyway, picking back up where I was leaving off at, it says the notice hearing is listed on the House Financial Services website, and the scheduled lineup of witness includes, like, these people are so unimportant, all right? But basically, I guess these are supposed to be very important figureheads, which these people ain't nothing but a bunch of damn devils, okay? They're set up to bring in discord among you tribes and to make your life pure hell, all right? To set up discord and confusion, all right? And to make their lives easier. Because, the thing of it is, you'll ask a person, you'll say, well, why do you got all the money, you got everything you wanted, but it becomes now that's boring. Like, when you are money, when you are born or in wealth, or you are wealthy, what can you pay for? I mean, you don't have to pay for nothing. Okay, Rothschilds, like we pretty much broke it down earlier at the camp. We said, right, the Rothschilds, they don't have to pay for nothing. No, they own everything. Like, what I look like going to my own business, paying for a milkshake, even though if I wanted to do so, just to help the company profits. But most likely, man, if I'm a franchise owner at McDonald's, hey, man, I ain't got to pay in there to go get a 10-piece nugget, man. All right, because it's my damn business. Okay, and that's basically what it is. They want to control the people. Okay, it's to the point that wealth is that's boring now. They ran out of creative idea. They're not creative. Okay, the Most High didn't make Esau a real creative people. Okay, they only known for one speed. But it says here, but the Fed accounts is a term that originated from a bill introduced by Chairwoman Waters titled the Financial Protections and Assistance for America's Consumers, State Business, and Vulnerable Populations Act, H.R. 6321. Calls for a digital dollar wallet. See, this is going into law. All right, they're going to vote on it, which a bill describes as an account maintained by a Federal Reserve Bank, which shows you right there that this is all bullshit, because the Federal Reserve, which was established back in 1913, was actually it's a private-owned corporation. Okay, the Federal Reserve is no benefit to you, me, anybody. Okay, it's a private loan, it's a private bank, and they loan money at interest rates. But now the Fed, since it's decreasing, they're lending money at a below 0% interest rate. Like, how the hell you gonna lend something at a negative 0.10% interest rate? Like, how does that even work? It's stupid. It will show you that this man's system is just built on straight chaos and confusion. It's stupidity. It says, which describes the bill as an account maintained by a Federal Reserve Bank on behalf of any person that represents holding in an electronic device or service that is used to store digital dollars that may be tied to a digital or physical entity. Oh, we see, hey, the chip, because hey, the chip is digital. Okay, and hey, the currency on there was once tied to a physical identity. Why? In the form of U.S. dollars. Like the chip, that's going to be the new currency, and this is why they're doing all this new transferring of digitized shit, man, because they're trying to get you people mentally prepared to deal without cash. And then it's just going to be so convenient to the point they're going to offer you a better lifestyle. Say, well, hey, look, we'll just get the chip. But the resistance with that is going to come from the men of the Lord, our videos, and the work we've been doing. A lot of people have been watching us, so therefore the resistance is going to meet them, and people are going to say, nah, that's the mark of the beast, don't get it, which a lot of you Edomite Christians out there, it behooves you to get the chip, man. You know what I'm saying? Because why wouldn't you get it? I mean, even if you don't get the chip, but some Edomites might not get it, which could be Jake's. But overall, if Esau Edom don't get that chip, it's not going to grant him any merit. Because at the end of the day, he's still going to be destroyed, whether he get the chip or not. So if I was an Edomite, I'd get 10 chips, man. Make your life as plausible and happy and convenient as possible, because, hey, you up out of here. You on your way out of here. All right? You on your way out of here, man. You fucking devils are on your way out of here, man. And it's going to be a pleasure to see you devils get put in your place once and for all. All right? Because once you go down, you ain't coming back up, man. And all of hell and hatred and racism you done put with Jake, man. We got to live around you cocks, man. All right. But anyway, it says here, but the term of the digital dollar wallet include that it be predominantly branded in all account statements, marketing materials, and other communications of the Federal Reserve Bank as a Fed account maintained by the member bank on the behalf of the United States of America, bro. They want ultimate control. All right, but it says initially this concept of a digital dollar was part of the CARES Act. Wow. And a draft of the third stimulus package. However, the digital dollar did not make it into the final CARES Act, meaning that they had the CARES Act now, which is being deposited through your debit cards or your unemployment cards or whatever you want to call it. But they had a long-term plan for it. Okay, they gonna cut it off by the 20, I think the 25th of next month. But uh, the reality of it is, damn, I lost my train of thought. But the reality of that is the fact that they want to cut it off because they want people to go to this digitized currency. But it says since the introduction of HR 6321, there have been two additional bills, and the Automatic Boost to Communities Act, which is the ABC Act, by Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib and the Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal, and the Banking for All Act by Senator Sherrod Brown. Well, both bills discuss the idea of Fed accounts with a focus on digital dollars. And every time they use that word digital, hey, eventually we're going to replace that with the chip. More as a delivery mechanism for benefit rather than the attempt to create U.S. central bank digital currency. Right. But it says one of the witnesses will be J. Christopher Giancarlo. It says senior counsel at Wilkie Farr and Gallagher and former chairman of the U.S. Commodity Futures Trading Commission. It says Giancarlo leads the Digital Dollar Project, which recently released a white paper explaining a champion model for what should be essential technical designs for a digital dollar, bro. And you people are stupid, man. You let these people run your lives into the ground. You let them come up with your currency, all to hold some type of oath of constitutional value. You claim to be so much constitutionalist, but at the same time, you letting these people take your rights away. And the people that's rioting and protesting, a lot of these are hired guns, man. All right, while you stupid ass Americans are hoping for a fucking amusement park to be opened back up, here they getting ready to put your ass in slavery, man. Fucking dummies. But the hearing would definitely be interesting as both the chair and ranking members have a strong understanding of blockchain technology as well as digital currencies. But recent Chairman Lynch introduced a bill where blockchain technology will be used to help ensure the strategic national stockpile and all 50 states will maintain enough PPE and emergency medical supplies. But ranking member Irma signed a letter along with the members of the Congress urging Treasury Secretary Mnuchin to consider using a blockchain technology to help speed the distribution of COVID-19 stimulus checks. So that's the whole point. They're going to push this digital bullshit because, hey, they're going to be using COVID to push this shit. They're going to use COVID to push this digital shit, man. And we told you through the spirit that these things were going to come to pass. Hey, never mind us, right? We're just a bunch of angry black men that scream fuck the so-called white man. Well, yeah, fuck Esau, But hey, at the end of the day, man, we have a higher purpose. Okay, our purpose is to hopefully wake up the hopeful elect to get salvation and to build up our nation, man. But the number one goal is getting delivered, man. So we can finally get in that day of rest. We're ready to rest. I know I'm ready to rest. I'm tired. I'm tired of looking at Esau, man. I'm tired of having him rule over me. I'm tired of having to take the load of him, man. When I know through the spirit, man, we're stronger than him. We could just fucking pound him into shreds if we wanted to. We're sick and tired of Esau and they fucking bullshit, man. And you gonna pay for all your wickedness you've done, our people. Alright, so this is the book of Micah 2. And 1, it says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work it evil upon their beds. And when the morning is light, they practice it because it's in the power of their hand. That's right. When they go to courts, like they already come up with the concept of the bill, they already got a certain people to vote on it and to come up with the features and the foundations of this particular bill. And before you know it, they may vote on it. Would it be 60-40, however the House votes? And then eventually they're going to induct it into law. Okay, like the scripture say, he frameth mischief by law. In fact, let me find it. How to find it? I think it's in Psalms, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Psalms 94 and 20. Yep, con. So it says here, shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by law? And this digital dollar is nothing but mischief to bring in an RFID chip, the mark of the beast. All right, which is a very common concept that we all understand according to the scriptures, but it's so diverse, it's so deep. It's more than just somebody putting a chip in you, man. It's deeper than that, because the mark of the beast is the RFID chip, but the woes behind it is so vast, man. It's more than, okay, go a chip, which it boils down to it just being the chip being put in you. But it's so multi-dimensional on how this technology works, man, because it's gonna be tied into everything you once known, man, everything you've once did with your life. Okay, you ain't gonna be able to get your vehicles registered. You're gonna be able to have an apartment, drive a vehicle. In order to get your tax updated, then hey, you're gonna have to get the chip. Because hey, in certain places they got the RFID tolls, which detects if you need to have your tags updated. And if your car don't have that tag on it, then hey, you ain't gonna be eligible to upgrade, on your tags and things like that. So it's gonna come full swing, man. It's basically a walking, talking social security card in a roundabout way. That's how brothers want to look at it. But anyway, this is the book of Revelation 13, and we've known this scripture very well. We went over it every week. Okay, so it says, and he had power to give life into the image of the beast. He is talking about the elites, man. All right, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay, and we also know what the image is. The image is everything around you, is what this society stands for. Like people say, oh, Caesar, where's the image? No, it's deeper than Caesar, man. Okay, Caesar's just part of a system that's of the image, but he's not the image, motherfucker. Like that's simple, man. Okay, the image is something that's projected all around you. All right, a person, an image of a person. Like somebody say you're a spitting image, or you're like a doppelganger, or you're a clone image. Like if you look at Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, right? Though they don't look, they damn near look alike, but though they don't look alike, they're not the same individual. But hey, if you look at Kobe's game, he come in an image of Michael Jordan. Why? Because that's who he idolizes. Okay, in this system, the chip is one big idol. One big sacrifice, one big idol. Is going to be one big idol that you're going to be forced to worship. Those are, you that's not of the elect. Okay, because you can call yourself an Israelite all day. If you playing games with the Lord's word, then hey, the Most High going to cast you into outer darkness. You're going to take that chip, and you will be destroyed. Okay, and it says, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell, save either had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay, but here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 and that number is the universal product code. Okay, you're going into this man's, I forgot the particular name of the substance, but I like to call it the staff and the serpent, the medical system, Xi stigma, and then also like if you look at the Washington Monument, I believe it's 666 feet. So this man's number 666 is all around us. It's the number of a man, the number of this beast. And that's what John saw in the prophecy. So hey, these scriptures are coming to life, all right? But anyway, with that, all praises and glory, honor that's due to Yahweh Shai. And with that, Shalom, Baba, Lord, swear you edified. Until the next lesson. Shalom.